Star-Lord, the Purgatory Deputy. Let me explain. One of the best skins in this season of Marvel Rivals is the Starlit Outlaw costume for Star-Lord. This look first debuted in Guardians of the Galaxy issue 1 from 2023, but besides the thematics and overall vibe, the cowboy aesthetic was purely for style and theme as far as I can tell. But because of that, I get to tell you about the time Peter Quill became a deputy while dead. In Star-Lord Annual issue 1, Peter crash lands on an alien planet that he's never heard of in a town called the Softlands. He wakes up to the sheriff taking care of him, and she shows him around, explaining that this town is mostly for people that either pass through or have nowhere else to go. Eventually the two walk into a bar where Peter meets a resident named Squeaks, but Peter swears he knows him. Unfortunately, before the two could actually talk, a gun goes off outside. Here we meet Greylight, a vile outlaw who comes to town every week to collect loans from the folks in town. Peter attempts to play hero, but Greylight quickly takes Peter down. When he wakes up yet again, the sheriff explains how no good and rotten Greylight truly is, but they don't have the power to defeat him. Meanwhile, Peter learns that he'll need 400 zinc to repair his ship, so he takes up a job as the deputy. Peter proves himself by using his element guns to give water to the town and help stop a would-be thief, who turns out to be Squeaks yet again. Dead set on believing he knows Squeaks, Peter attempts to talk to him until they're once again interrupted by Greylight, who has now killed a resident of the Softlands. The wife of the victim goes into shock and becomes so angry she sets out to kill the devil himself. Peter, inspired by her, takes a horse and encourages the others to ride with him, and they do. Sadly, the ragtag group is ambushed in a dust storm, and Peter comes face to face with Greylight. However, Greylight decides to play with his would-be victim by offering a race, but as soon as Star-Lord got ahead, Greylight shot his horse. Greylight then put his gun to Peter's head, but before he could fire, the two spot Squeaks. In this moment, Peter suddenly realizes who Squeaks is and what the Softlands actually is. And with that realization, he begins to make Squeaks angry, really angry. The Hulk then bursts out and punches Greylight, who turns into smoke and dust. From that dust emerges Mephisto, who tells Peter that he is dead and this is purgatory for those without a home. But by killing Greylight and inspiring the locals, Peter has made it harder for these souls to go to Mephisto's domain. And for that, Mephisto swears revenge. Eventually, Peter's ship is repaired and he comes back to life. But Banner decides to stay as he thinks it is better for the Hulk to be gone. And surely it would stay that way.